Okay, I swear I am streaming. It's just my OBS keeps messing it up and it keeps ending my streams early. Uh, I swear I am streaming. It's just it keeps ending it early for some reason. Like like I am sorry. I didn't mean for all of us to kind of be messing about. But yeah, I am streaming. I swear. This is my exact face right now. So I have commissions I gotta. Oh, that one kinda. Anyways, I have commissions I gotta do, which one is for a person named. I'm just gonna call this person Void because I can't remember their name on the top of my head. I am sorry. Oh wait, another Void trap. Another Void trap, and then one for a family member. I swear my streams are more organized than me accidentally ending them early, and I gotta go check the chat to see if it is working because I just want to make sure. Oh, hello there. Hello, hello there, another void trap. Okay, hold on. I am trying to get this to work. I am. Yes. Yeah, usually these are more organized. I swear. I am not usually this disorganized, and I'm slipping on my words. But hey, it is fine. So how is everyone doing so far? That's my question. Wait, maybe I should just have my phone out just to see the questions instead of me clicking from tab to tab. Let me open my thing. Where's the? Oh shoot! I heard. But yeah, anyways, I'm just gonna glance at my phone here and there. But yeah, I am gonna try to do this commission. I'm just trying to figure out where's my. Make sure I'm more. Yeah, I should have been more organized than this, but hey, it's. Hey, we're gonna get through this. It's gonna be fine. It is gonna be fine. I usually have a page full of reference stuff, so that's what I'm looking for at the moment. I am not just staring at a blank screen. I'm just letting everyone know that right now. I'm going to go for dinner for tonight. Carb pasta. That sounds interesting. That sounds very interesting. I don't know what that is, but it does sound interesting. See, I am grabbing the reference photos. I had them these tabs, but now I could just close my tabs on my computer and get the stuff done. Okay. Okay. Just gonna hold on. I'm trying to figure out how to go about this picture. Okay. Sounds like this pose. I usually like to break down the poses, like what stands out to me the most about these poses. Hold on. And my pen is starting to be weird. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so, okay. Kinda understood the pose, and then... As you can see, my poses are gonna be kinda... Yeah. Yeah. Oh wait, hold on. I'm gonna have to look at the instructions again to make sure I am doing this correctly, just to make sure I am not messing up on the thing. Okay. Okay, hold on. I gotta make sure nothing closes the stream early. Oh my word. Okay, I think I figured out the problem, because whenever I hit backspace, it keeps messing up it keeps like ending stream early. I did not mean to keep ending streams early and then such. I kind of forget the thing for the, because usually I'm like, I had this like more or less like pre uh what's the word, made, but like this was like just an impulse like decision to be like, hey, yeah, let's just stream, because I'm pretty sure, because like of because I wasn't streaming because I had a job until like recently, and now I don't have one, which sucked, because I think I would have loved the job I was in if I was, yeah, but I don't want to focus on that because I don't want to give out personal information, and if someone so happens to find this who worked at that company, I just don't want to get sued. I don't think they could sue me if I don't give out personal information, like saying, oh, this person was here and that person was there, this is how that person looked. And anyways, I just don't want to relive those memories, if that makes sense. Maybe I should like make rules for the streaming thing, being like, hey, we don't talk about this, or that, because one time in a stream it did get kind of political, and some people felt very uncomfortable with that, and I can understand. Like, yeah, you don't want to get political on here. Hold on, I gotta check the thing. Okay, so like I see that my thing is still going. Nice. Okay, this poses a, oh wait. Okay, so like, seems like this person's like bending over, kinda. Hold on, I'm just trying to break this pose down. Sorry if I get a bit silent. I'm just trying to figure out how to do this pose. It's a bit complicated because black here is a bean, so like in theory I can just bend them all over. I think I really just gotta figure out like the forms and such. I don't know. Like in theory I could just bend them and such, but I gotta like remember how I gotta like think about 3D space. And I would try to like stream for like 1 hour at least. Hey, hold up. Sorry, this is just me trying to figure out how to do this pose. But yeah. So how's the chat doing? Like I know I asked this earlier, but I just want to make sure like I engage with y'all. But yeah. Okay, it seems like a slight bend and it's slight. Bend? I gotta think about black like kinda, not realistically, but kinda. Yeah, like I gotta kinda think about where their points might bend. Like, how would it bend? I am like, yeah, I gotta think about this stuff as an artist. It's kinda interesting, but yeah. I'll just say the bending points might be, I don't know, I could just use like a reference of black from Versus Imposter. I hope me typing was not gonna mess that up. Yeah, seems like it did. Yeah. Just kinda streaming a bit to see. Maybe I should check the chat a bit. If it would let me. Hold on. Let me do that. How does it feel to own that one human hijinks character? Oh, you mean the character that used to be called Eugene, the one based on Green? It feels kinda weird and it feels kind of weird honestly because like I'd say like fan art for the Eugene character and people like calling it Eugene, and one time someone did make an edit of the character whom is now I renamed him to Trevor Weaver to be specific, and it feels weird, and then it feels weird for me to say like ship art of Trevor and the character Oliver, specifically because it feels weird since, well, because like canonically they're owned by different people now, and I feel like it might be boundary breaking, and specifically also because like it feels weird. It just feels weird, but yet I kind of like him because I thought of some lore stuff with him, but it just feels kind of strange, to be honest. I mean, I hope it could develop him a bit more outside of the human hijinks thing. But yeah, I feel if people who don't know who I am talking about, let me just grab him. Oh wait, I have an image of him. Yeah, like it just feels weird. Oh, hello there, my. I forgot how to pronounce your name. Harmon? Is it? Anyways, oh yeah, this was a commission for someone where they wanted me to draw Heavy and Black Imposter in the same image. That's what is going on here. I'm just trying to this stuff out because Black is kind of like this pose is kind of difficult for me to understand, like how to translate that to a being who is yeah, like had. Okay, I found the perfect pose. I think I found the perfect pose of what I was trying to. But yeah, I think that was Heavy. Okay, yeah, that is Heavy. I sometimes get my characters mixed up, especially when I don't know the characters. But anyways, yeah, what I was going on about was it feels weird to own this character and then I see people shipping them with the character based on Red Imposter, which I also own the second design of Human Imposter Maroon since August. I plan to give him a redesign, more spider vibe. Oh, that sounds like a cool idea. Like lean more into the spooder vibes. Like yeah, that's like a very cool idea to lean more into. That actually sounds pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Nice. Anyways, now I'm gonna stop dilly dallying and then try to draw this pose. Oh, wait. Okay, so. Picture them as plushie. Yeah, true. It's just the problem is I don't know how much, like, 3D kind of works. Specifically because I don't work in 3D, if that makes sense. Well, not 3D, but sometimes I kind of forget the forms. Or maybe that's just my overthinking, if that makes sense. But hey, I'm willing to do it. So, It's kind of. Yeah, it feels kind of strange to own Human Hijinks Green, or, well, his new name is Trevor Weaver. I want to do some interesting stuff with him, but then I feel like sometimes I might rely too much on their, not their well, the source that made him, like, the versus imposter stuff, like, he, well, Trevor Reaver is like a character who is in a cult, but he still like is like leans into like Green's personality a bit, which was him being. And then my microphone fell. My microphone fell. That's okay. Yay! Thanks. Anyways, that was not meant to happen. I'm on a temporary desk. Anyways, Trevor is in a cult, but anyways, like he's still like a tries to act all nice and such. And what was I about to say? I lost my train of thought. He acts all nice and such, but then he can act all manipulative and such, and would get mad when someone defines him. If I had the sketch of my him and my boyfriend's character, I would show it. I mean, I only posted it on my cult guy, but hobby. I see. I heard something outside. That's weird. Anyways. But yeah. He's in a cult. I do want to give Trevor another outfit or something like that, but it's just kind of hard because my mind wants to go all fantastical on him, and then, but then I don't know what other things he would wear. Like, I gotta understand my character more than, than, than the surface level. Oh yeah, how's home life now? Oh, it's pretty fine. I mean, I sometimes just like, well, since I got fired from my job, I'd be looking for a job, and then, but anyways, like, it's good actually, where I'm making the best of I could, like, cleaning up the apartment when my partner's away at his job, looking for a job, and then I do whatever I want, if that makes sense. But it does feel better to not be like in constant survival mode. And then, oops, and then I didn't realize I did that. Oops. You could tell like how long it's been since I actually streamed. But anyways, like, yeah, it's pretty good. It's quite snazzy. It's great snazzy and such, and I like it now because I don't have to hide much unless I'm in like the public eye. Because this is a more conservative town, and that looks weird. I did not mean to make that look weird. I was only doing that to kind of understand. I am sorry for that. I will not do that again. I am so sorry. I feel kinda. I just feel like I did something unintentionally bad. I wasn't trying to do that. Because, like how the human body works, like, especially with the anatomy thing I'm looking at currently, it does have that, like, V-shaped thing going on, where it kind of bends that way, but yeah, anyways, I'm gonna move on from that and not think of that right now. Anyways, yeah, home life is pretty good. It's pretty snazzy. Why not picture him in the same old cult? Well, I don't know. It's just. I mean, I want to put him in, and then just the cult clothing. I want to put him in other clothing, just like, cause if you dress in like robes and such, people are gonna obviously know you're from a cult, and I don't know. I want him to like sometimes look like have like normal clothes and then like have clothing outside his cult, cause surely even if you're a cult member, you should have like other clothing that reflects you as a person, right? Like unless your cult is that bad or you're like one of the lower members. I don't know how these work. Do not ask. I only kind of know some things, I guess, because of internet and such. But okay, good, good. I found a reference photo. Good. But yeah, I want to put like my OC in other clothing that's not just cult clothing. I think they would look nice in a button up and regular jeans. Yeah, I could try that. I mean, I'm gonna work on his ref sheet as long as my boyfriend doesn't know I'm working on a ref sheet. Lol. JK, I'm just joking with that. He doesn't mind as long as I don't overwork myself. And if he catches me overworking myself, uh, we just playfully. He would playfully just do silly stuff to me then. Like, he even joked about, like, what is the word I'm trying to look for? There we go, there we go. Yes. Too bad this is all gonna get covered up. I could put him in, like, I just thought something interesting. If people, I could, like, do requests for, like, or, like, OC stuff, being, like, saying, hey, give me a request to put my OC in other clothing, as long as it's not inappropriate, or, yeah, as long as it's not inappropriate. Or, like, transphobic. I don't know how to describe what I mean. Like, as long as you don't, like, put a character, like, who is a trans man in a shirt that says, like, a female or something like that, we should be fine. But yeah. Yeah, as long as we don't, like, put them in, like, transphobia and hateful stuff, I would not mind, like, any, like, OC requests someone wants me to draw. Unless they're asked for as a gag. I see. Well, like, I just don't want people to be, like, mean. Because as a trans man, I just don't want. Because I read, like, triggering fanfic of. I read, like, triggering fanfic where. I don't want to give much detail because this is not, like, a kid appropriate fanfic. But it was triggering because of. Well, there was a character who was. Let's just say going after a trans man and misgendering him and does very mean stuff to the trans man, which is no good. But like, I just don't want like something like that, like to probably be a trigger point for me, because hell no, I don't want, and I don't want to create an unsafe environment for fellow trans men, because again, that's not good, and we don't want to make anyone uncomfortable who don't deserve to be uncomfortable. At least. Like, they don't deserve it. Come on, like, People already attack trans people. Let's not hurt them any further. Anyways, on a brighter note, but yeah, I could like do some like requests, like, hey, can you put your OC in this outfit? Can we see your OC in this kind of outfit? Like, I don't mind like drawing that stuff because it's my OCs and I want to draw them more. It's just I haven't done that lately because busy and then low energy. Yeah, I might like do it on like my thing where I'm like, what's the thing I'm trying to think of at the moment? What was I trying to think of at the moment? I was trying to think of something. I just can't remember what it was. But yeah, maybe I might put that on my like straw page or something, or make like a thing being like, hey, you can. I mean, I still have that Google Doc where I can maybe update it to not Google Doc, the Google form where I'm like, we're gonna update it, be like, hey, can we see your OC in this outfit? Or it's saying, hey, blank, can we see you in this outfit here? And then you get to engage their reaction. And like, like, hey, we want to see you in this outfit and such. Because I do want to draw like more outfits for my OCs, just as long as we keep it appropriate and such. Can I see your OC in a group mafia fit? That's more allowed, right? Yeah, that is allowed. As long as we, like, what I mean by appropriate is just don't do anything sexual. That's what I mean. Or like racist. Don't do anything like that. Like, as long as we keep it. I don't know. Can we talk about the mafia at the at? I mean, Zootopia talked about the mafia somewhat, like making a reference to the Godfather. I mean, it's not that bad, is it? Talk about the mafia. Yeah, at a getaway. Thanks to college, I had to work in vectors for a long time. Ooh, interesting. I see. What does that mean? Working in vectors? Anyways, we're allowed to talk about the mafia uh, at a young age, right? We're allowed to do that without getting canceled online, are we, or are we not? Are we, or are we not? Are we, or are we not allowed to talk about the mafia? Yeah, like, there are people you're not supposed to be associated with, but we're allowed to talk about them, right? I don't know. Are we? Or are we not allowed to? Because, you know, the subject matter, but I don't know. I mean, or are we not allowed to talk about? Let's just, I don't know, like, I never heard anyone getting canceled for talking about it, but knowing the internet landscape, you could probably get canceled for anything, and knowing how quick it changes, Yeah. Well, regardless on the fact if it was showing something or not, it won't affect the image qualities, and it requires a different set of skills. Oh, that's interesting. I think I heard about vector drawings actually, where it's not made out of individual pixels or something like that. Because, like, the way I'm working is that, yeah, like, if I were to zoom this out or zoom it inwards, it's gonna affect the quality of the image. Like, less so when it's like, zoomed like smaller, but then if I were to zoom it out, it's gonna be like all, yeah, it's gonna be all not good. Okay, so I could see what I'm doing wrong here. One, his arm is too long, but hey, sometimes you gotta stretch out the proportions to get a more dramatic image, but then also it's not dramatic enough. Hold on, I am just fixing up his thing, and then also the hip is way too. I don't know the technical term, so I'm just gonna say girly pop. Like it looks way too girly pop. Like he is just swaying his hip, and then I don't think that's even accurate. Yeah, I know he don't. No offense, he just looks like he just skipped. He just looked like he skipped a leg day a bit. I don't know. I gotta look up a model where he is not holding his gun. Rasters are pix. Raster. That's a type you're doing. Rasters are pixels and pixels. Did they commission for having to be the big guy or the small guy? Oh, they requested him to be in the front of the image. Like he's the front one while black here is the person in the back. They just said I have to just draw black in the back and heavy to be in the front. But yeah. As you see, I am just. Usually I would just be able to. Just. Yeah. Well, it's their commission, so let's not be so judgmental. Anyways. Huh. Okay, I think I got it to what they want it to be, but maybe. Anyways. These commissions are interesting to do because I draw specifically when I'm drawing characters I never drew before and I don't know the context of, so it's kind of interesting when to do these when I'm like forced to draw characters who are more in my comfort zone, to say the very least. Have. I see. Sorry about misreading into that. Sorry about that. Okay, he seems like he has like a longer nose type. I think I like doing commissions like these where I'm forced to get out of my comfort zone. Where it's like usually I just draw the. Hold on. I usually just draw. Hold on. Let me just. Or oh my mic fell again. My mic fell again. My mic fell again. That's kinda hilarious. That's kinda hilarious. It fell again. Like I usually draw the types where I just draw this probably with shapes and such. Like but then like this one just kind of pushes me out of my zone and where it's like also all TF2 characters have more of a blocky when it comes to their torso most of the time. Oh yeah, mimic the chest. Oh, that's interesting. Let's see. Wait, are these things like thin? Okay, now he lost the girly pop thing. I think I realized what made it look like that. It's cause like what is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? Because like okay, I knew what made it look like that because it curved. But yeah, I'm really into doing more commissions like this where I'm forced out of my comfort zone like hard. Like give me wacky proportions that I'm forced to interpret in my style and then I am forced to figure out how certain body parts work. Yeah, forced me to figure that stuff out and how to get it to work in my style. Like, yeah, I kind of actually like this. Okay, yeah, he seems like he has more of a. Because maybe I could push the proportions of my characters to be more or less like this. Oh yeah, mimic the chest. I gave it googly eyes. Oh, that sounds interesting. Hold on, yeah, his thing looks more. Hold on, I'm. Okay, this is gonna be bad. I am doing something bad called I'm gonna have to trace this a bit. Okay, so this thing is up here. I don't know. I'm just gonna. Am I taking it too literal? I don't know. Maybe I could post my whips and such. Digimon has the balls to put their new game the week before the new Pokemon game. Oh my word, I see. I don't know what that is, but like I heard like maybe those two sound like competing games, if that makes sense. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not into Pokemon, but yeah. That was like. Okay, there's only 10 more minutes left, but I'm still gonna work on this commission to make sure I get it right. And then my mic fell again. Okay, I really gotta like get a desk for this, because this is getting ridiculous. If someone wants to count how many times my mic fell today, I don't wanna. Do not give me the results, I say in a joking way, but I kinda do wanna know. Okay, there we go. Not complaining, but there's an overlap which gives the audience that idea. I see. Interesting. On an unrelated note, where's the. Not this. I think I want to redesign these characters in the future and then, like, give them away as adopts, because I think these were based on Object Show characters, but in my redesign, I think I want to like change these into just like generic characters based on certain objects. I think they were based on, and then like sell them for adopts, because like I like some of these designs, but I just want to like redesign some of these to put up for sale, and then like be like, hey, yeah, you, and then maybe make a video about it. I don't know how we feel about that, but I mean, I'm just gonna like make them like generic characters. Be like, oh yeah, this character is just based on this object, or like do more childhood things where I find like my old drawings and then be like, hey, yeah, I just made adopts based on my old drawings. Because some of my characters were based off of others. PG character. Wait, what do you mean by that? I'm getting confused myself. But yeah. Where they were just. Some of the characters I have were based off of other media, which I think is like kind of like what artists do. Some things they are based on other media. Like, yeah, like I'm pretty sure there's a lot. But I think it would be kind of cool to like see how I would design some of the characters now these days. and then like sell them for adopts. Like not gonna take like concepts from the original characters they're based on, but like more like the objects themselves. If that makes sense. Yeah. Background characters, shortening. Background character. I see. I see. Alright then. Okay, we only have like 6 more minutes left. We have only 6 more minutes left until the stream ends. You know, it'd be kind of funny if like I was able to bring my boyfriend on my stream, but then he might try to find ways to interrupt it. Like, I could like do like a gaming stream and then like see what he does to try to interrupt it, but like, it'd be kind of funny actually to do that kind of stream. Because I know like some streams tend to get more traffic because they have like another person on there. But that's just a silly thought. Something looks off about this, and I can't tell why. Like, Black looks fine. It's just him. Heavy looks kinda... something looks off, and I can't tell. Something about him looks off, and I can't tell. Maybe I gotta just like study the character more. Like if I could... Oh wait, I could just look up this 3D model I saw. Hold up. Cause like... Cause I heard sometimes like looking at a 3D model can help. Okay, no, he has like more of a shaped head. Maybe it's heavy stomach gets more forward than out. I see. And looking at a 3D model of him right now. Maybe I should have done this for the other commissions. But I didn't think about it until now. So it seems like he has more of it. I accidentally closed out the thing. I didn't mean to do that. Anyways. I did not mean to click that, but anyways, I just... think I'm gonna stop the stream once I get this. No, please don't fall. Phone, not phone. Please don't fall. I'm gonna work on this off stream because this is getting kinda frustrating, not gonna lie. So, hope y'all are gonna. Well, I hope. Thank you for joining the stream, y'all. It was very nice to have people on the stream. And I hope you guys have a good day or evening. See ya.